Today we have a mom with us. Kathleen, can you tell us a bit about yourself and your daughter?
My name is Kathleen McGuire. My daughter's name is Mary. She's 18. She just graduated last weekend from high school. We are both legally blind, and Mary will be attending college in the fall.
Wonderful. And what does dignity of risk mean to you?
The dignity of risk means that for me, that I had to allow Mary to take chances and do everything else that all the other kids were doing. Even if I was concerned about it, that she wouldn't be able to do it visually or that she might hurt herself, unless it was really dangerous, but like anything else as a mom. But I had to give her the opportunity to try it, to problem solve, and to be like everybody else.
Absolutely. Can you share about the impact that allowing for dignity of risk has had on your daughter?
So for Mary, maybe because I'm legally blind as well, I've really never stopped her. She wanted to play soccer when she was little. My son is 2 years older and he's a soccer player. And when she was little, she was the ball girl. So if he played baseball, she had to go find the ball. If it was soccer, she had to kick. So she wanted to play soccer and she played for our town and she did very well. The coach was very, understood, and it was kids in the neighborhood that knew that she didn't see well. And they worked well together. She was able to follow the ball on the small field and use contrast. It was easy, but her goal was when going into high school, she wanted to play high school soccer. And I thought to myself, oh God, it's so much different. It's very competitive. You have kids that are elite athletes, and would she be able to do that? So my first thing was, you have to ask the eye doctor, because I was kind of hoping he was going to say no, it wasn't going to be safe for her. And he said, no, absolutely. With sports goggles, you can play soccer. So there went that my option there. So I had to take his yes, and my faith in Mary, and off she went. I was actually away when she went out to tryouts in August of 2021 and tried out for the team, and she made the team. And she played defense, and she was a terrific player. I don't know how she does it. She told me that she watches other people, she watches her friends when they call out her teammates. That's how she follows the ball. And it went on that she was really excelled in that sport, and she was able to advocate for herself. It's a fall sport where I live, so they played at the end of the day, so she had to think about the sun setting and where she would be playing into the sun as when the sun went down. And she played every single game, and she was out on the field far more than I even anticipated as a freshman. And then sophomore year, she was on the team again, and she was JV captain, and which was really, really wonderful, because not only does she love the sport, but she also is enthusiastic and a leader, and she wants her friends to do well as herself. And she was just, it was really a huge boost to her.
That's so wonderful. So, what advice might you offer to other parents or family members about the dignity of risk?
So you have to let your children try everything, and um you have to give them the opportunity and not be afraid. It's scary. Um and you have to give them the tools. So when Mary was in kindergarten, one of the first things, she had a problem seeing the board. I think it was glare, and she asked me to advocate for her, and I said, no, you need to do this on your own. And it was at dinner, and my son was in second grade, and he said, just write her a note, she's a baby. And I said, no, we're going to practice. I'm going to be the teacher, and Mary's going to tell me what she needs. And we practiced, and the next morning it was time to go to school, and my son came to me again, and he goes, really, you got to write a note, she's not going to be able to do this, she's a baby. And I said, no, she's going to do it. And we practiced one more time, and off to school she went. And she told the teacher what her problem was, and they fixed it. And that was the beginning of the journey for Mary. And I have to say, coincidentally, that right before I got on this video, she met with the accessibility people at the college she'll be attending. And she did it all by herself. And she was absolutely amazing. And she's so proud of herself, but I'm so proud because she's been working on those skills for 12 years. I haven't spoken for her. I've made her do it herself. Probably could have done that a little more with my son. But for her, I've made her do everything, say what she needed, try everything, try to problem solve. And sometimes it's scary. Um, but there are resources for parents. If there are parent groups, there's different organizations for people who are blind and visually impaired that you can reach out to. There are groups on Facebook for parents who have children who are blind. There are service agencies. I work for Vision Services for the Blind, and I am a vision rehabilitation therapist. And that's one of the things we do is we work with children and families. And when I go out and I work with a child, whether they're 5 or 15, when I'm teaching the skill, I always work with the parent so that the parent can reinforce the skill because as parents, we're the first teachers. So when I walk away, the parent has to be able to work on those skills so that their child's able to do it. And sometimes it's scary, teaching your blind child maybe how to use the stove. Well, there's resources out there. There's the services. And if you can't find them, if you reach out to like for people who are blind or visually impaired, they can guide you.
Thank you so much.